Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Estadio Urbano Caldera, surprisingly small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that in its history and its heritage. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Looks to dink one in. Here it comes. And the ball is out of play. Arias. Diop does well to read it and intercepts. Tete. Fulham seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Chooses to go back, cut out in the nick of time. It'll be a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Here comes the corner. Bahia given another corner. Defence has got rid of that. To play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Diop. Diop drives it forward. Bahia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's left his man. Plays it out to the flank.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And it's a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Raul. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's thrust his way through. He gets past his man. He's got the ball glued to his feet. He's in shapes to shoot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Lovely bit of skill. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. And it's been taken short. And it's Tete. Still waiting for the first goal. Gets into some space. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Tries to get it forward quickly, and it's got through. You can get that clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. To review the first half.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Arias. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run.
And he has been fouled there. And a real chance to break the deadlock. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Shot at goal! Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Bahia take the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He's there to hit one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And here's Raul. What an adventurous run from a defender. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and it's 1-0.
Fulham are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. Has a pop! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Got a throw in. Raul. Arias. "75 minutes played. It's come loose. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi. Bahia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Raul. Goes for goal! Back of the net! Do not write them off! Back they come! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Fulham grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
It's a loose ball. Trying to get there. Diop battles to win it. Oh, real danger here. Tete. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man. A chance! That's a brilliant interception. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Iwobi. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter, a refusal to accept defeat.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. He's gone for it! Keeper's not concerned by that. Here it comes. Going through. Oh, that's nice. McTominay. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Has a pop! He's delivered all right!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Goes for goal! It's out for a goal kick. Forward it goes. Gets wrestled off the ball. Zielinski spreads it towards the left. Napoli are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
What a ball this has turned out to be. It's a brilliant interception. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, some tackle that. Zielinski gets it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hoists it forward. A heavy challenge. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Spinazzola. And it's Lukaku. Looking for space out wide. Real chance! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick will...
Shot at goal! Goal! Right back in the game! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gets into a dangerous position. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Lukaku has a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Politano. Politano. Goalkeeper's ball. Çalhanoğlu. Five minutes till the break. That could spell trouble. Politano looking to get on the end of this. Out for a throw. McTominay. Politano. The flag drives it forward. The first half is done. A thrilling culmination to the first period, but despite all of that, the two sides still separated by a single goal.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's
Has a pop! He scores!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Martinez. Turns and goes back. Zielinski. Knocks it away. And it's Lukaku. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break.
He's through and all alone! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to increase the lead. No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. McTominay. Good ball. Lukaku. Nicely controlled. And he's gone for it! Yes! And surely that settles it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well driven.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku has got himself a free kick. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Politano, played out to the right. Fry plays it forward. Martinez. No foul, says the referee. Politano. Can't get the better of his opposite number. The Fry with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's slid it through. He's had a goal!
great football, shot and save.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Two changes being made right now. Lukaku. Politano. And here's De Bruyne. Martinez plays it long. Nicely worked. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
McTominay. McTominay gets it out to the wing. McTominay. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's come loose. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. De Bruyne. Martinez. That intervention was very necessary. McTominay. De Bruyne. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Oh, that's a waste. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Lukaku. A buccaneering run from the defender. Driving on, a real charge here. And it's De Bruyne. Spinazzola. Big chance! And he's there to hoof it away. And with that, the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The unique shape of this stadium makes it a Has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Christensen. That's great strength on the ball. Maguire does well there, alert. Manchester seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Easy out of harm's way. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mathieu. Shaw. A chance to play it in. And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Gets the better of his man. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. It's on a plate. Defender's on the back foot. He's made sure that that won't get through. Shaw. De Ligt. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. He's found his man. Good ball, it's found its target. Has a hit! And that has been cleared. And it's Lewandowski. He's gone for it! They score! The breakthrough strike! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Into the box. Good interference and very necessary.
Eric Garcia.
Just wouldn't be beaten there. Chooses to go back. Could move up a gear here.
Barcelona got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0.
He's gone for it! It's broken, and they've been caught out here. Plays it back. And here's Lewandowski. Turns and goes back. The half-time whistle. So there you have it. Close sport, half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Matia.
He's got options out wide. It's out for a goal kick.
Eric Garcia.
Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back...
Lewandowski! It's anyone's ball. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Good idea, just poorly executed. Shaw. Lobs it in gently. Nice little chip.
Manchester are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Bruno Fernandes. Fence has got rid of that. And it's Lewandowski. And he's on his way! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Away from immediate danger. Bruno Fernandes gets it out to the wing. And that has been clubbed away. got changes here, from both sides in fact. They've played it short. Gets good distance on it. Ball is over the line. Bruno Fernandes.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Quick glance at goal.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's shot a goal! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mathieu. Hoists it high, right through the middle. Goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. Gets it back. And time is up. Raja heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. And his team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The city of Basel, known so much for its beauty, and that beauty certainly extends to the stadium. We have already started here. Just brushed off the ball there. Schüller. Ball's gone out of play. Chan. Hoists it forward. He's got away. A real goes to finish!
Cleared without complication.
Out to the left it goes. Dortmund seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Still goalless. Great run on the overlap here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Gets away from his opponent, gets into some space. Plenty waiting in the middle. Plays it out to the flank. Azmoun. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Can he find a finish now? Time to deliver. Plays it back. Gets up. Has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets good distance on it. Oh, not quite. And that'll be a goal kick. Oh, real danger here. Gets the better of his... Hits one! He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Chan. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through. They're certainly not going to want to try. Interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Has it out wide now. Pumps it into the area. Overhit and out of play. Forward it goes. Cut out in the nick of time. That's gone a long way up and away. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And it's Chan. He's in, surely! He's gone for it! He's scored! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dortmund have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Schüller. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
This could spell danger. Has a goal! He has done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Azmoun. He gets past his man. Azmoun. Azmoun shoots!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had that put on a plate. Tries to get it clear. Looking for a decent ball in. And he's there to clear it.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Going through. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he just whacks it away.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Cuts it out. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. That intervention was very necessary. And that's that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full.
Gets up to head it! He's delivered all right! Right from the first whistle, they've played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Could try cutting inside here. Knocks it away. Mathieu. De Ligt tries to stroke it through. Needed a better pass there. And it's got through. Gorgeous control there.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Looking for a decent ball in. Brozovic. Oh, really good feet from him. Forward it goes. That's gone a long way up and away.
Diogo Dalot.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mane. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Manchester scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0.
And here's Mane, out to the right. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward.
Diogo Dalot.
That's not going to find its target. Has a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose.
Diogo Dalot.
Header! Tries to get it clear. And the follow-up. And it's Shaw. De Ligt. Tries to get it forward quickly. Up for the header! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Ball's out on the left now.
And it's Mane. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! He scored!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mane, he gets past his man. Has a hit! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
We have our Bruno Fernandes! Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mane. And the whistle goes for half-time. Manchester playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed Derek. Has a pop! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Well, he was never going to miss them there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mane plays it out to the flank. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Shaw, he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Brozovic.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Brozovic. Chance to break. Cuts it out. And back to base. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Brozovic. Mane. Plays it over to the other flank. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. buccaneering run from the defender.
He's gone for it!
Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Mane. Gets into some space. He's left his man. And he's there to cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gets the better of his man.
Manchester are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Mane.
Peter, they have to...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Keeper's ball. Shaw. Manchester just have to run down the clock. Martinez.
Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And he's cut it out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they...
He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester was very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong and it proved to be the decisive area.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Estadio Urbano Caldera.
Oh, it's gone in! Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Played into the middle. Carries far too far and out of play. Çalhanoğlu. Stefan de Vrij. Martinez. Finds him. Martinez has been caught there, it's a foul. He's had that, he's had a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
The ball's loose, and he's after it. That's a throw. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Cut out in the nick of time. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Played into space out wide. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's picked him out. He's got away. Can he find a finish now? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good idea, just poorly executed. Gets it back.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
And the ball is out of play. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0.
Lucas Vázquez. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's Lucas Vázquez. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. That intervention was very necessary. He's through the middle. And he's shown him has a hit!
Lucas Vázquez gets rid without sophistication. And he's going long.
It's beautifully weighted. It's a brilliant interception. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Schick going full tilt down the left. Schick looking to run onto it. The Frey with the clearance. Tries lifting it over. And that's been levered clear. Lucas Vázquez. Oh, good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial...
Schick! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, what a ball! He's put it on the right now. What's on? Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Lucas Vazquez.
Goes for the diving header! Really well taken goal. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, from the
Shoots! Goal! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, some tackle that. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
PES United are definitely going about this the right way.
Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Clearance and very necessary. Tries to dink it in. Gets the better of his man. Good delivery. No joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. They've played it short. Schick. And the counter is on.
PES United have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And it's got through. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Looks to clip it forward. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. Can he deliver? Tries to stroke it through. It's come loose. A chance!
PES United are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, he's... And Martinez! Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the lead now is 2.
Dinks one in. And a header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Zielinski. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Zielinski battles to win it back. Not much. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Arthur.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Defenders on the back foot. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And the referee brings it to a close. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Mineirão, a truly impressive arena here, high up in the great altitude of Belo Horizonte.
Oh, shooting chance!
He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Gets up to hit it!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Husai. Romagnoli.
Patrick. Marusic.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forward it goes. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Has a hit!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Husai. Lazio are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. Yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Marusic.
Atletico Paranaense have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Plays it out to the flank.
And shoots! Goal! Lazio!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Lazio take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Marusic is there to heave it away. Hit into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. Romagnoli.
Patrick. Marusic.
Ball through needs to be good here. It's over the line, and it is a corner. Cataldi plays it short. It's got through, and he's had a look. He's had a shot. Sticks it away. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Lazio get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Husai. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Lazio have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Cataldi goes short. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Has a pop! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Patrick.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Romagnoli plays it forward. And the flag has stayed down. Played out to the right. A chance to play it in. Gorgeous control there. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Really good feet. Cataldi with the short one. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. The referee's awarded a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Lazio looking to pull clear here. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Oh, nice touch. Over it comes. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Could move up a gear here. That's good defending, very good defending. Beautifully done. Chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. It's a goal kick.
Hoists it forward. Alex. Willian. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And help's available out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Husai, with a definite fell there.
Lazio have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Cataldi.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Husai. He's got options out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Alex.
Lazio really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Nicely controlled. Now can he finish? Shot at goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Fernandinho goes looking. Alex. And he's cut it out. Marusic. Marusic looking to run onto it. He's got it, and he's got time. He could be in shapes to shoot. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Fernandinho. Fernandinho drives it forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. And help's available out wide. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that's sprayed out wide. Going through. Can he dig out a shot? He's gone for it! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Atletico Paranense can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
He's got options out wide.
Hits one! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Marusic. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pedro. And help's available out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Surely. Cataldi tries to stroke it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
He's gone for it!
I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
And that's been levered clear. Rabiot. And they've been caught out here, surely. Modric. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Decent looking ball. Going through.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Has a hit!
Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Intervention was very necessary. Hoists it forward. So it is still 0-0. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Good take, and he's had it, goes for goal! And oh! It's there! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Milan break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Modric. And now the breakaway. Negredo.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Negredo. Fernandez. And it's corner. Rabiot attempts a clearance.
Oh, shooting chance!
He's managed to get himself offside. Face to face with and the finish! off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that's a goal kick. Cadiz are trailing here with the first half almost done. Breaks on here. And out to safety. And it's been taken straight back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, but...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He could be in here, and the shot! It's in! 2 up! And threatening to pull clear. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Milan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Rabiot, and he's on his way! Well, they could break here.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Modric. And here's Augusto Fernandez. And it's played forward. Looking to break out here. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rabiot. Modric, hit long and direct. Goalkeeper's ball. Referee has just said play on. That's Fernandez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And here's Negredo. Chance to break. Rabiot. Forward it goes. He's picked him out. And a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
cuts it out. Modric goes looking, could move up a gear here. Oh, good interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Negredo. Needed a better pass there. He's got options out wide. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Origi. Played out to the right. Loftus-Cheek. He gets past his man. It's a loose ball. He came in hard, very hard. Pulisic. Origi. Now it's Origi. Gets good distance on it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling...
Tries a shot! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Has a hit! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Oh, shooting chance!
El Shaarawy really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Done very well to intervene.
He's one-on-one, surely! And the finish! And yes, it's there!
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Rosario take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie.
Chance! Shot a goal! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Rosario produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Rosario, 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, and
he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rosario have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Di Maria. Looking to get within range. Can't get the better of his opposite number. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played back in. That looks a good ball. He's had a go! And the ball's come out. He's gone for it.
well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Di Maria made his mark on this game. He's played him through. Gets away from his opponents. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. He's made sure that that won't get through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rosario looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising. Well, he's trying the shot. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Timely intervention. Di Maria.
Pellegrini.
Dybala. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Nicely measured pass. Oh, he's in! Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Gets the better of his man. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Can he shoot? Going for goal! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move windward.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Rosario lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And the game has already resumed here. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. There's a long ball. Has a goal! Saved. It's good keeping.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
It's got through to him. Going through. Cuts it out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Rosario have it back and they can go again. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. What an adventurous run from a defender. That had to be more accurate. Oh, real danger here. Hoists it forward. Good ball. Cut out in the nick of time. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Forward it goes. Di Maria.
Out to the right. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well weighted. Dybala, face to face, and a shot! He has done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Rome give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Shoots! And that would have won it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
El Shaarawy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the shot! And in it goes! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Di Maria. And now the breakaway. Oh, good interception. Keeper sends it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, he's not going to get that. Di Maria. Di Maria. Well read, he sorted that out. Is there any support? He has a pop! There are a few waiting for it. This could fall anywhere. And that's it. Rosario did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Rosario have just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise, and they merit great praise.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The city of Basel, known so much for its beauty, and that beauty certainly extends to the stadium. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, real danger here.
Hit into them.
Up for the header. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward, and now the breakaway. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Tielemans. He's in! And it's Barkley.
Big chance!
He's pinged one through here. He's left his man. Cleared away.
Shapes to shoot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And here's Barkley. He's come loose. Neither side yet able to find the net.
London have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
Header! Who will be livid with himself? He goes long. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's got the ball, he's got the space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Saka.
Tielemans. Tielemans plays it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rice, and it's played forward. Barkley. Well read, he sorted that out.
Saka.
With a delicate ball. Saka needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
He's managed to get himself offside.
Rice.
And he's there to hoof it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through to him. Done very well to intervene. And he's there to cut it out.
Tielemans.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets good distance on it. And it's Barkley.
Tielemans.
Now it's Barkley. Going to be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see...
He's had a shot! Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Two changes being made right now. And he's there to clear it. Played out to the right.
Going for goal!
Oh, the ball's come loose. Attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Barkley. Mings.
Tielemans.
Tielemans really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Out towards the flank.
Oh, real chance!
Trying to get there. Goalkeeper's ball.
And the finish! Back of the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. London get themselves into the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc. We can assume that they've been instructed by the...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Breaks on here. And they win it back again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sancho. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Sancho. Timely intervention.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Has a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cuts it out. Just brushed off the ball there. Here's the through ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Good clearance and very necessary.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And the shot! Danger averted for now. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Decent ball. Real chance! Caught offside that time.
London can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Turns and goes back. That has been cleared. It is now or never. Time is against them. That intervention was very necessary. He could be in here. He's gone for it! One good cross, maybe the last chance. You can get that clear. So that's it. It is all over. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in. And this becomes...
He's had a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Brandt goes looking, battles to win it back. Vecino. Guendouzi. Cut out in the nick of time. Brandt. Chan cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Gross. It's got through to him. Shoots! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
And it's Vecino. And he's there to cut it out. Goes for goal! Chan. Gross. He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Brandt. So who's he picking out? That's great strength on the ball. Clearance and very necessary. Brandt. Well, they could break here. Hit long and direct. Brandt. Gets into some space. Brandt. No goals as yet. Chance to break. And it's Vecino. Gets wrestled off the ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well positioned to make that interception. Brandt. And the counter is on. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Gets away from his opponent. Tries a shot! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Lazio take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Vecino. And they've been caught out here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball's gone out of play. Schuller plays it forward. Brandt. Lazio got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0.
Chance to... and the shot! He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the count.
And the first half is done. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends, and the teams level. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. Brandt really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now can he finish? And he's there to hoof it away. Brandt. Here it is now, surely! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gross. Cataldi. Romagnoli. Cataldi tries to get it forward quickly. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Pedro. He's picked him out. In comes the corner. Now it's Vecino. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Pedro. Guendouzi tries to stroke it through. Could be he's gone for it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. "60 minutes played. He's got away. That intervention was very necessary. A real chance to break. Cataldi tries lifting it over. Oh, good interception. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Looking to force his way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cataldi. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Lazio! Into the lead once more. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set. Pedro with a definite fell there. Gets it ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Cataldi with a good steal, well played. Schuler gets into the right position to intercept.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation, and
it's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Chan. Surely. And out to safety. Well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's in, surely!
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Patrick, and the weighted pass, he's played him through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Lazio just have to run down the clock. Good idea, just poorly executed. He gets past his man. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. They've played it short. Plays it back. Going for goal! And that has been clubbed away.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
That's gone a long way up and away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Lazio won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Thanks to Jim. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures.
Has a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cataldi. Guendouzi. It's on a plate.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Here's the through ball. Up for the header! There it is!
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Good take, and he's had a look.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Cataldi.
Cataldi tries running with the ball at his feet. And it's played forward. Cataldi needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
He's picked him out. Timely intervention.
Lazio have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Romagnoli. Romagnoli goes looking. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He could be... And the shot! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Lazio are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's sprayed out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Romagnoli.
Cataldi.
Cataldi plays it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Crystal Palace have a free kick. Look at the defender bombing forward.
Guendouzi.
Has he picked him out? He's through. Gets it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's one-on-one, surely! He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Guendouzi tries to get it forward quickly. That's great strength on the ball. Hughes. A real chance to break. That'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties. Has a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Turns and goes back. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plays it back. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it clear. Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. That's a decent ball. He's through, it's one-on-one!
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Romagnoli. Guendouzi has created one goal already. Shoots! That's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Crosses it in low. He's dealt with that well. Guendouzi. Surely. Could be a chance. Has a pop! Goal! Lazio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Lazio go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's had a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. Good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Crystal Palace really aren't helping themselves. They're not seeing enough of the ball.
Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being...
In for a header! Oh, he's had a goal! And in it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That was easy, almost too easy.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Going through. Still going. Where to next? Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Goalkeeper's ball. Played out to the right. Vecino. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Romagnoli positions himself well and cuts it out. Ball through needs to be good here. He's got away. Big chance! Really well taken goal. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Crystal Palace get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Hits one! He scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his and he has been fouled there. Klein goes looking.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Pedro, Vecino, well read, he sorted that out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Crystal Palace certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.